Gamers, what's up? Noof Nuke, I'm back with another video. This time around, my topic is about gaming trolls and why they're bad for our industry as a whole. Now, there's such thing as a fanboy, and there's such thing as what we call an online troll. Now, fanboys generally have an affliction to a product. Sometimes they can take things a little bit too far. Sometimes I just say they're overly passionate, but generally they just prefer one product more so than another. There's true gamers. True gamers generally will have a preference, but overall they don't care. A good game is a good game no matter where and how they play it. Now, before I get too much further into this video, I will say that this video may contain some harsh language and some content that could be offensive. So if you're easily offended, then maybe you should turn off this video now. Or you can stick around to the comment section and act like most other trolls and come up with something negative and stupid to say, because I guarantee you what I'm about to say through this video is mostly my opinion based on perceptions that I have seen. But let's start out again with talking about gaming trolls. And before we get too far along, I got a couple of presents for you. Number one and number two. So take those and stick them where you like. Trolls. Not for the average gamer. You guys are cool. Whether you like Sony, Nintendo, or Xbox, you guys are cool. If you like gaming, awesome. But trolls generally hang out in chat rooms, podcasts, Twitter, Facebook, and all they do is antagonize, criticize, start arguments and fights for the sake of starting an argument fight, simply because your views, your opinions did not coincide with the things that they think is cool or what they believe in. And what makes it harder for me is that most of these arguments, most of these attacks come out of nowhere, like at a complete stupidity. You know, so maybe you're just not getting enough air to your fucking brain from hanging out in your mother's basement. I don't know what it is, but they're unwarranted and they're just stupid. I mean, generally, 90% of the time, you can't even back up your argument with anything factual. You get about a sentence in, and then it's automatic, same old bullshit. My console sells more than yours. My console has more exclusive than yours. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's not a fucking argument, you know what I mean? That is just stupid. And right now, a lot of people, a lot of these trolls that I'm getting attacked by happen to be, I'll call them, they're not Sony fans, because the average Sony fan is pretty level-headed. They know what they're talking about. But I'm going to call them Sony trolls because they tend to prefer the Sony product, but they constantly attack me, especially because I have a Scorpio symbol in my name. And this really came to a head for me when I posted a picture, a capture, as a matter of fact, from Rise of the Tomb Raider not too long ago. And it was of the red-haired character roughly at the start of the game who comes out and confronts Lara. And she's got red hair. She's dressed in sort of like a tribal garb, and she has a bow, very reminiscent and similar to Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't say anything bad about the game. I didn't say anything bad about PlayStation, but yet the fans jumped all over me as if I was attacking them, as if I was criticizing Horizon Zero Dawn, and they had to remind me how it's exclusive to PlayStation, and how we sold all these consoles, and Xbox has no games. Well, you know what? I own all three systems, and I can fucking tell you that this one has a ton of games, and this one has a ton of games. I got so many fucking games, I don't know what to do with them. My backlog is fucking larger than a porta potty at Lollapalooza, okay? I got games coming out the yin yang, and I'd have even more games if I could afford them all or had time to play them all. So there's plenty of games on whatever console you own. Maybe not this one at the moment, but they will come. So the no games argument for anybody. I don't care which side of the fence you're swinging on. There's lots of games out there, people. We got tons of stuff to play. As a matter of fact, our industry is too many games. It's like, slow down. If somebody told me tomorrow the industry was going to take a break for 6 months, I probably wouldn't complain. I got enough shit to play. But let's get back to trolls. Again, you're low-life pieces of scum with nothing else better to do. You can't back up a lot of your arguments, and you just jump on this stupid shit, you know, trolling podcasts and stuff. Like, if you don't like a podcast, if you don't like the people on the podcast, why do you stick around and watch the fucking thing? I don't understand it. That would be like me getting kicked in the nuts repeatedly and still showing up the next day to get it done all over again. Like, why? I don't understand it. Just shut it off, ignore it, and maybe stop hanging out on Twitter for a little while and go back to playing your games. You apparently always keep telling us how many fucking games you have, so why aren't you playing them? Like, it's just annoying. And it goes too far when you're using racist language, homophobic language, and most importantly, you're threatening people's families, their jobs, their lives, whatever it might be. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, that's like a criminal offense. And a lot of these things are not highly respected or looked upon highly in any industry if you did them out, say, in the real world. Because you hide behind a computer, you hide behind a screen and a microphone, trying to act like you're all macho and cool and shit. But I would be willing that 85% of you would never even come close to saying any of that shit to someone's face. I bet you I have friends that fucking hate Xbox, but they never come into my living room and say it was a piece of fucking shit and call me a low-life piece of scum, would they? Probably not. They might just say, why do you own that console? Cool enough. You're entitled to an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. And that's cool. You can prefer one console over another. That's cool. Nobody's telling you what to buy. Nobody's telling you how to spend your money. I'm sure as hell not telling you how to spend your money or what to buy. Buy it on whatever you like. If you can only afford one console, I always say, buy the one you think you will like the most or you know will like the most. Maybe you got a lot more friends on the PlayStation 4, so that's why you own one or that's why you want one. And that's cool. That's fine by me. If you got money down the road and you want to pick up an Xbox One, highly encourage it. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm not here to sway opinions. I'm not here to be a corporate slave to push a product. Okay? I'm not being paid by anyone. I'm just here talking about trolls, why you're toxic, why our industry gets no respect. Because I can honestly tell you that, you know, if the movie industry were like this, we'd be basically walking into a store and picking up a Blu-ray movie, say from Universal Studios. And if I went home and I was told I can't play that movie in my Samsung DVD or Blu-ray player because of licensing or some fanboy kind of bullshit, I'd be a little bit upset. Like, I don't understand why our industry has to have so much negativity and immaturity wrapped into it. I mean, you know, a lot of the fans, trolls in particular, you cry for different things. You want the best console, you get it and you complain. You want the games, you get them and you complain. You want exclusives, you get them, you complain. Developers make a fucking game, you complain about the endings that they make. Like, who the fuck cares? Enjoy your fucking games. You know, success for all of the consoles is paramount to the entire industry, okay? This is not just for being a fan. When all three systems enjoy success, that's success for the gamers. It means more games, it means more products, it means more choice, and choice is always a good thing, okay? That's what it's all about. So trolls, you really got to give it up. Nobody really cares. You're going to be blocked, you're going to be deleted. And at some point in time, I hope Twitter and a lot of these social media outlets take the head out of their fucking ass and start, you know, start really looking at how many people use multiple IP addresses, are making sock accounts constantly. So one account gets deleted, you make another one. You make pictures with, you know, Phil Spencer from Xbox's head on them and all kinds of weird ass shit. Like shit that nobody should have enough time in the day to be doing, okay? You should be, again, playing games. But trolls, you're like that. You spend all this time coming up with your fucking haterade. You just need to give it a rest. And hopefully, like I said, the social media outlets, they get their head out of their fucking ass and they start banning you people. Not only banning, but maybe even sending the law to your friggin' door, you know, for your racist comments and the bullshit that you get on with, because it's not fit, okay? And our industry will ever be held back because we're all labeled as gamers, no matter if you happen to be the average fan, a casual fan, or you are a troll. We're all labeled as gamers, and we're always looked at as being immature idiots that play immature products that can't get along, constantly complain, whine like little kids. You know, that's the thing. We have to grow up, not only as people, as adults, but as an industry. And until we do, it's never going to move forward as fast as we like. And we do need it to move forward. We need developers, corporates to get that respect they deserve for putting up products that we love. It is that simple. So trolling at the end of the day helps nobody. And I don't understand the reasoning for it. Let's all be gamers. Let's enjoy our products. If you don't like something, you don't like what somebody's saying, either ignore them, block them, delete them. But don't look for the fight. Don't look for the argument just because I don't know, it makes you fucking happy or something. It like gives you some kind of video game orgasm to jump into a chat room and try to prove that you got the bigger balls. When half the people chatting, balls haven't even dropped to begin with. So when you grow a fucking pair, come back and see me and bring a valid fucking argument and maybe I'll listen to you. And if you're still full of shit, I'll block you and I'll delete you. And like I said, maybe some point in time you get reported, fucking, and get sent off to some penitentiary, or perhaps in the future you get fucking shipped off to Mars or something. You can colonize that planet with more fucking idiots, okay? And I'm going to leave the rant at that. We're over 10 minutes long. I hope you get what I'm saying here. And I just want to wish everybody a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Love to hear your feedback. And of course, if it's negative in the comments, I got a good feeling that you're probably part of the troll faction that I've basically outlined and ridiculed over the last 10 minutes. So anyway, have fun gaming. It's Noof Nukem out.